G'day, I'm Lachlan, and today we're playing the guard, son. Alright, we're bringing in 2,000 points of Imperial Guard. Starting off my list, we have a battalion of Tempestus Scions and a patrol of Vostroyan Guard. Alright, starting off the list, we have a Tempesta Prime as our warlord today. He's got the Keys to the Armory warlord trait, providing a reroll of 1s in an aura of 6 inches. And his relic for today is the Refractor Field Generator, providing a 5+ invul within 6 inches. He's also got a Command Rod to be able to give out 2 orders per turn, and a Power Fist. Next up in the HQ slot, we have another Tempestor Prime, and I've paid for the Kurov's Aquila relic on him, so I can get a few command points back on a 5+. Third slot in the HQ section is a Primaris Psyker, taking the Night Shroud Psychic Power for a -1 to hit on a particular unit within 12, and Psychic Maelstrom to potentially do a few cheeky mortals. In the troops section, we have 5 squads of Militarum Tempestus Scions, 2 squads of 10 with 4 plasmas in each, 1 squad of 10 with 4 melters, and 2 squads of 5 with no upgrades. In the elite section, I have a 4-man command squad with 4 hotshot volley guns. Next up, we have 2 flyers. We have a single Valkyrie, upgraded with the advanced countermeasures to provide a -1 if it hovers, and 2 lots of triple heavy bolters. The second flyer is the Avenger Strike Fighter, rocking in with an Avenger bolt cannon and 2 las cannons, as well as a heavy stubber. In the transport slot, I have 2 Taurox Primes with double hotshot volley guns and a Taurox Gatling cannon each. Alright, into the Vostroyan patrol, we have paid for a tank case to give the tank commander Steel Commander, allowing him to give out 2 tank orders per turn. He's got a battle cannon and a heavy bolter. In the troop section, we have 2 identical squads of infantry, both with a plasma gun and a mortar, which is free as per the last data slate. In the fast section, we have 3 armored sentinels, all running together, with a missile launcher and a hunter killer missile each. In the heavy section, we have a single Basilisk and another Lehman Russ with a battle cannon and heavy bolter. And that is 2,000 points on the nose of Imperial Guard.
Hi, I'm Iain, and today I'm bringing the Eldari. So we're running with Ulthway today, which is effectively 3 different attributes. It means that we get a reroll of a wound roll for every unit within every turn. It means that when we get a psychic test, the first psychic test that you run, you get +1 to that psychic test. It means you have a 6-up invulnerable save on each unit, and it also means that you get a 5-up invulnerable save for any mortal wounds. So that's the Ulthway traits. So starting with the HQs, our warlord today is a Farseer Skyrunner. He has been given psychic powers of Doom and Guide. His warlord trait is Fate's Messenger, which means that once per turn he can take a particular weapon and reduce its damage to 0. And his relic is the Phoenix Gem, which means that should he be killed at any point on a 2+, he can stand back up at the end of that phase and continue on with the game, merrily so. The other HQ unit is an Autarch. The Autarch has been given Autarch Jump Generator, which allows him a 12-inch move and a 2d6 battle focus move, and the Howling Banshee Mask, which means he can't be overwatched against. He also has the Reaper Launcher and the Starglaive. Moving into the troops, we've got 2 units of Barebones Guardian Defenders, 10 defenders in each, all armed with shuriken catapults. We also have 1 unit of 5 Rangers, all armed with their standard weaponry. Moving into elites, obviously with Eldari this is the busiest slot. We have 1 unit of 5 Fire Dragons, 1 unit of 5 Howling Banshees, 1 unit of 5 Striking Scorpions. We have 2 Warlocks, a unit of 5 Wraith Blades, armed with Force Axes and Force Shields, and a unit of 5 Wraith Guard, armed with Wraith Cannons. In the fast attack slot, we have a unit of 3 Wind Riders, all armed with Shuriken Cannons. And then in the heavy support slot, we have 2 Falcons, both of which are armed with the Pulse Laser and the Bright Lance. We have a unit of 2 Warwalkers, both of which are armed with twin Bright Lances. And then lastly, in the dedicated transport slot, we have 1 Wave Serpent, which is armed with twin Bright Lances again. And that is the end of our list for
interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
A civilization dies, but its secrets are preserved in a mysterious place called the Hive. Now, good and evil sectors
Trapdoor!
battle for those secrets. You control the monster Nar, the giant destructor bowl, the booby-trapped bridge, the secret laboratory. All the defenses left by the ancients in the mysterious Hive. Sectors by Coleco.
All right. Welcome back to Legends and Lore for Monday Night War. We've got a great 2K game for you today. We've got the Imperial Guard versus our friend Iain. Welcome, Iain.
Thank you very much.
And his amazing looking Eldari. So we're really looking forward to getting this on the table. It's going to be a fun game. We've got two classic factions and it should be a good little skirmish. Today we're playing Conversion from the GT mission pack. We're in the equal opposite corners of the table. We've got to take the opponent's objective to get 4 points, the ones in no man's land to get 2 points, or we lose one if we lose our own. It's a hold one, hold two, hold more, and it should be a pretty fun game. As always, we'd like to thank our patrons, the absolute legends behind what we do. You inspire us to keep going, so thank you again. Please jump down in the link below and help us out if you feel like you'd like to pitch in and you'd like to see more battle reports. It only helps us improve our quality, get more guests on, and pump out more material. So if you're enjoying it, please give us a sub, a like, a share, tell someone about it. We really appreciate it. As always, thank you to GameMat.eu for this fantastic battle mat and the terrain you see on it today. Helps us to really continue more amazing battle reports, and the detail on these is just great. And thanks again to Gap Games, our official Australian sponsor. They have 21% off Warhammer in their shop, so go and check them out. Links below, and who doesn't want 21% off G-Dub? Today I've gone for a heavy shooting list. I wanted to bring out as many little squads as I could with lots of guns and a few tanks to take advantage of the new buffs. The Lim and Rust now have a 2+ save, making them a bit tougher than usual. And guard artillery doesn't suffer from the new changes to shooting out of line of sight, so I thought I'd bring a Basilisk along just to have fun with that. I've also brought the Avenger Strike Fighter just for a bit of fun and to be able to let me get some angles on things, get up the board, or get engaged, because aircraft do count towards engage. I'm really just looking to put infantry squads all around the board, see if I can shoot the Eldar off some points and hopefully blow up a few tanks in the process. Today we've brought basically a smorgasbord of Eldar. We have a little touch of everything, and frankly I'm a little bit concerned about how it's going to go up against a relatively shooty guard list, because we've still relatively low toughness and our saves are relatively tight. However, we have a very good opportunity to spread out quite wide quite early on and take control of a lot of objectives, and we do have the opportunity to hit really hard given that there's a lot of bright lances in the list, which could neutralize a lot of the threat relatively early on. We're set up, ready to go.
Let's do it.
We're deployed. Let's see who's going first. You ready?
After you.
What do you want, first or second?
Oh, I want first.
All right.
Let's not pretend otherwise.
Me too.
I want first turn.
Let's see who gets it. Oh, it's the Eldar. Oh, he's pinched it.
All right. Right, at the start of the command phase, I get a CP. I also get my Strands of Fate dice.
Ah.
So, Strands of Fate, I roll 6 dice, and I get to keep 4 of them, and they automatically turn any dice roll into a roll of a 6, depending on what they get. So if I roll these 6, so at the moment, a 1 is an advance roll, a 2 is a charge roll, 3 is a psychic test, a 4 would be a hit roll, a 5 is a wound roll, and a 6 is a save roll.
You nearly got everything.
Because I've got a Farseer on the table, I can re-roll 1 of these at the moment. So I will actually re-roll. I'm actually going to leave it because I've got pretty much everything I need in there.
Awesome.
So I get to keep 4 of these and use these to replace dice as 6s in advance when I'm using them.
To show you that you're better than everyone else.
Yeah. I'm Eldar. We are better than everyone else. That's the point of the game.
On another day I'd agree with you, but today you are not.
Alright, so I'm going to keep an advance and a charge. I'm going to keep a save roll, and I'm going to keep a wound roll. Okay. So those are my strands of fate dice, and I can use them at any point within this battle round. And then at the end of the battle round, those are discarded. Anything that aren't used, I roll it again, and then I get it again as another freebie at the start of the next turn. And it just goes on and on. It's the gift that keeps giving. So let's start moving some troops. So we'll start by moving the Guardians. We're going to move them into the far quarter, where they can sit and happily get us engaged on all fronts. Okay, the War Walkers have a 10-inch move, which is going to enable us to get them round to here, where we can draw the line of sight onto a few tanks.
Don't love the look of those bright lances.
These Wind Riders have a 16-inch move, so we're going to move them over into the corner where they can hide like the little cowards that they are. The Wraith Guard only have a 5-inch move, and they only have an 18-inch range. So if I'm going to draw a line onto these Tarrocks...
Could be all over turn 2.
Strangely, that is pretty much my battle plan.
Actually,
at this point. Okay, the Farseer Skyrunner, whose objective is mainly to cast psychic powers. The Wave Serpent is going to plonk himself up high.
Oh, it's a very ballsy wave set.
The Howling Banshees. I'm going to spend 1 command point on Peerless Agility to give them a 6-inch advance.
Oh.
Which means they'll get a 14-inch move this turn.
Crazy.
So instead of using a command point to get 6 advance for the Banshees, I will use my Strands of Fate dice, which I'd intended to.
Yep.
So that puts me back up to 12 command points.
Take that objective.
So at the end of my movement phase, I'll now bring down the Falcons. We can then disembark. So the Fire Dragons are going to disembark. I'm going to keep the Striking Scorpions embarked at the moment. I'll disembark them next turn. Okay, so on to the Psychic phase. So we'll start with the Farseer Skyrunner. He's got 2 primary psychic skills, which is Doom and Guide. We'll start by casting Doom onto the Tarroc's Prime over there. So let's see how that goes.
Oh!
That is cast. Doom means reroll all wound rolls.
Okay.
We then get the opportunity to cast Guide, however there's not really a suitable target for Guide at this point. So instead, we'll just try and cast a Smite instead. Okay. So let's see how we go. Successfully cast. You're not within range of a deny?
No, he's down here. That's
down here. Okay, so D3. Just the one.
Okay.
Mortal wound.
I can handle that.
That's not too bad. From the Warlocks, which is our next psychic, we have Protect and Jinx and Quick and Restrain as their powers.
Yep.
We're going to cast Jinx to get -1 to the wound rolls, and we're going to cast that on the Tarrocks as well. Okay. So that's cast on a warp charge of 7. That's a fail at this point.
You do have a psychic dice, don't you?
No, I don't. A psychic dice was a roll of a 3, and I chose not to keep one of those. Okay. I'm going to let that go because I've got quite a lot of firepower on the table, and I think I'm probably going to be okay. Let's move on to the shooting phase. We're going to start with the Wraith Guard, shooting into the Tarrocks. Hitting on 3 pluses. 1 miss. Wounding. So,
small. Yep.
4 wounds.
No save for me?
No save at all.
He's very dead, I think.
And that's D3 plus 3, so that's 12 wounds plus 4 D3.
Very dead. Does he blow up?
He's gone.
He does not.
He does not. Shame.
All right, let's check out the guys inside.
Next squad we're going to go to, the Fire Dragons, are going to shoot into the Leman Russ. So still hitting on 3s.
On the Russ.
1 miss. So 3s re-rolling 1s.
Oh, of course you get 2 ones.
Okay. 4 -4, so you're on 6 ups.
Oh, 3 5 just to tease you.
What's the damage?
D6 plus 2.
That's already 8. Very dead. Does he blow up? He does! No!
Yes.
No! The infantry squad, 1 wound, the tank behind, 1 wound, and the plane. 2 wounds, okay. Can handle that. At least my rolls are crud. Good Lord, Ian, what have you done?
Yeah, everything that I've shot you with is going to die in the next turn, so this is how they work.
They're only going to die if I've got things to shoot you with. Being the key factor there.
An important point to consider. Okay, we'll do the War Walkers next, and we're going to fire them into your flyer.
All right, they will have a -1.
-1, so they'll be on 4s to hit.
Ooh.
4s to hit. There you go, only 1 hit.
Ooh,
no rerolls
it's a
this
good
time.
day.
3s to wound. I'm going to use a CP to reroll that,
Yep.
actually.
Do it.
Yep. Burn your CP.
Yes.
There we go.
All right.
Good job.
Let's go straight through, being
Straight
bright
through,
lance.
D3 plus 3. So just 4 damage.
Okay, I can handle that.
The Wave Serpent is going to fire its twin Bright Lances into your flyer, and it's going to fire its Shuriken Cannon into your
At my
troops
boys. Okay.
down there.
All right, I'm going to pay 1 CP for take cover on these guys to give them a little bit of armor
A
save.
little bit of
Plus
armor
1.
save. So let's start with the twin Bright Lance against your flyer. So hitting on 4s,
Ooh.
1 hit.
I'll have it.
Wounding on 3s.
I'll have that.
fail.
Thank you, dice.
Okay.
Thank you, pink dice, my favorite dice.
And then the Shuriken Cannon into your troops. So hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
I can't argue too much. It would be fair if my luck deserted me at this point.
I'd
but
feel
nonetheless-
bad for you, but I can't right now.
No, I can really understand that. That's okay.
All
All right. Well, let's move on to the next tank and let's carry on with the
the
trauma
Band-Aid
as
off.
much as we can. So this Falcon down here is going to do the same thing. So the Pulse Laser and the Bright Lance are going to go into the flyer, and the Shuriken Cannon is going to go into your troops. We're going to do the Shuriken Cannon first. So 3 shots from that, hitting on 3s. That's a bit more
That's
accurate.
better.
Strength 6 against Toughness 3. So wounding on 2s.
Gets
So
a 1.
it's just
Gets a 1.
2 wounds, both at -1, but you're +1 because of your take cover. So
3 down to a 4. Oh, neither of them.
2 gone. So we'll start with the Bright Lance, hitting on 4s. That's a hit.
Gets it?
Wounding on 3s, fails.
Ooh, I'll have it.
Pulse Laser, 2 hits. I'm going to use my auto wound at this point from that, so that's 1 has automatically wounded.
Okay.
The other one wounds on a 3.
Oh,
Wounds
no.
as well.
Is that -4s?
So that's 2, no, these are only at -3.
Okay.
They're still D3 plus 3 damage.
Got a chance. 6s. Ah.
So that's 2 D3 plus 3.
Oh, no.
So that's 6, 7, 8 damage in total.
That's it. That's all it
He's
needs.
gone?
He's dead. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't.
No, he
all right,
implodes.
so I'm going to have to place everyone out of the transport. I definitely should not have put him up here because I've got no space. Flies off to fight another day. So we've got 6 guys out, including the Warlord. Let's pray for their lives.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, LJ.
No!
Jeez.
How? Why?
I mean, the Colonel's okay. I don't know if that counts for something, but...
Ah!
Oh.
Shut the front door. Don't put your flyers on top of buildings.
I'm really worried about this now, but again, I'm
I'm
not
killing
gonna...
that thing.
Yeah, 100%. I'm actually wishing for you to do it at this point. I think it's only fair.
Ugh.
One more tank over here.
Yep.
Shuriken Cannon into the boys. Pulse Laser and Bright Lance into your Lehman Russ,
Okay.
your tank commander.
I knew I should have taken -1 damage and I didn't.
We'll do the Shuriken Cannon first, hitting on 3s. 2 misses.
Don't feel bad about it.
No, that's okay. That is a wound. It's just at -1.
Give me a 4. Oh, come on.
1 more.
Dropping like flies.
Bright Lance, hitting on 3s. That's
Oh.
a miss.
The Emperor saves.
Pulse laser.
Oh,
2
does
hits.
he?
Wounding on 3s again.
Is that strength 9? Yeah. It actually doesn't matter. 1 wound minus...
1 wound at -3.
Oh,
so
yeah.
5 up save.
Yes, I'll have it. Come on.
It's 2 months in a row.
CP
D3 plus,
reroll.
Oh, D3 plus 3 damage.
Yep,
so
we're doing a CP reroll.
Yep.
Can't afford many more losses at this point. Oh, it's off the table.
Table.
Oh, no.
D3 plus 3.
Trick. Oh.
There you go, just 4.
Okay. Down to 7, he's still alive.
That's the end of my shooting phase.
Oh, God.
I don't know what else to say about that.
You don't have to say anything.
But fortunately it's finished and I don't have anything to do in the charge phase. So
Right. I'm just going to roll 2 5+s for my strats, see if I get the CP back. Oh, you get 1.
Oh,
that'll
nice.
do. I love it.
I am pleasantly surprised by how the aggressive stance worked. I managed to take out a lot more in terms of the armor than I expected to in that turn. I am concerned now, having realized that I've placed a flyer with 5 blade guard who are quite expensive on top of a building where they can't actually get out. But equally I've done quite a bit of damage in terms of what can actually hurt it. So, you know, hopefully there's enough threats on the board at this point that we can continue to press on for the next few turns.
We'll have to see.
So for secondary points this turn, we've yet to determine grind them down. We'll get that at the end of the battle round. For bring it down, we've got 6 points for taking out 3 of the armor, and engage in all fronts, we get 2 points for being in 3/4.
I've made some mistakes. I should not have deployed my Rust so aggressively. I probably should have tucked him back here, though.
It's tough. I mean,
yeah, it's hard now that I can see where you are.
They've got a 16-inch range with that X-arc power. So you've got to, given that they can deploy 9 inches away, you've got to have them tucked 5 inches away behind your lines. Yeah. And with the amount of armor that you've got in a guard line, I don't know how many units you can actually deploy that defensively.
That's it, not too many, and just took me by surprise. I didn't expect it that much turn 1, although I knew it was there. It's just one of those things that when you see it, you go, oh, probably should have done that better. But that's okay. I owe you a morale for this chap here.
Yes, that's fair.
He needs a 1.
Come on, man.
But I've been rolling a lot, so let's see.
Oh, now the 6s come out, of course.
Let's see what we can do. Still got some units left. Plenty of troops to come in, so I need to pop a few tanks right now. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I get 1 CP. I'm ready for vengeance for Cadia. I'm not even Cadian. We're still angry about it. All right, we have 1 psychic power for this psychic phase. This psycho is going to cast Night Shroud on this Lumen Rust and try and make it that a little bit harder to shoot. Not that it's going to change too much. Needs a 6. Whoop. Gets it. So,
Oh, the clipboard's coming out.
mate, the clipboard is here. We're ready to go. We're going to administrate this war.
Where are we starting?
So, orders. You. First rank, second rank.
Yep.
Let's get some extra shots. We need it right now. Tank commands go. We can command ourselves and this Basilisk here to reroll 1s. All right, for strats, we're gonna pay 1 CP for strike first, strike hard. It just gives these sentinels, sorry, it's 2 CP for strike first, strike hard. Sentinels add 2 to hit, meaning that anything that's got a minus just gets negated, and they just get a +1, so we're hitting on 3s. All right, so we're going to shoot the Hunter Killers and the missile launchers at this Wave Serpent up here. We got 3 missiles at strength 8. We're looking for 3s. Oh, come on, dice.
4 2s. Oh.
Don't think there's any rerolls there. Should have taken Cadian. 1.
Negative.
I think it's a -2.
-2.
D6.
So the Wave Serpent starts on a 3+, so that becomes a 5 up. That's a fail.
Okay. D6. 4.
4 wounds.
4 down.
Alright, so for 1 CP, Firstborn Pride for this tank commander. He's also going to target the Wave Serpent up here.
We are going to do lightning fast reactions at this point.
D6 shots. 1.
CP reroll?
I'm CP rerolling that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Alright.
Sorry, you're on
2. Shocking. Alright. Looking for 3s. You get it?
Okay. And then 4s because of the permanent transhuman.
Ah.
Oh.
No. Dice. Heavy bolter. No. Oh, he gets 1. He gets 1. And you put him back to a 3. Alright, nothing. Bugger. So we're just going to try and pummel these fire dragons here.
Yep.
Let's go the mortar. D6 shots. Hey, that's
Big
better.
6.
Looking for 4s. Strength 4. Gets 1. No AP.
4 up or 3 up, but let me check
Okay.
quickly. They're on a 3 up save, so he's actually made it.
Bugger.
Sorry.
That's alright. Las guns.
Lasguns,
Coming
get,
at you.
Get the mighty lasgun out.
4s. For a
3s.
lasgun.
2 die.
Hey.
Only 1 wound. They're
Take
only
that, fire
flimsy little
dragons.
elves.
Alright, the infantry squad down here is going to shoot at the fire dragons.
Yep.
See if we can pick a few of them off. Las guns into the fire dragons. Hey, we get most of them. That'll do. 4s. Hey, we get 2.
Both saved.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
And the
Nice.
plasma gun. Nope. Mortar D6 shots. 1. Ah. All right. Let's do something that'll make me feel good. Let's shoot this Gatling cannon at the Banshees.
Not the Banshees.
Yes, the Banshees.
But they're beautiful.
Yes, they might be
Why
beautiful.
would you shoot them when they're so
but
pretty?
they will be even more beautiful in death.
No.
Looking for 3s. We got 20 shots.
3 still. I saved none of them whatsoever. They are massacred. Absolutely massacred.
I'll have it. So take what I can get at this point.
I hope you feel bad, quite frankly.
I don't. Yeah. All right, so we've got some hotshot rifles and some plasma from the Scions down here. The warlords told them to shoot twice. See what we can get. Some of them are in range, some of them are out. So this is what we've got. Rerolling 1s for the captain.
Shooting at the fire dragons.
Shooting at the fire dragons.
Very nice shooting.
Tempestus Scions. Need 4s. Oh, come on. 3 at -3. Thank you.
3 at -3, so that's onto their 5 up invulnerable save. Of which I make 1. 2 are killed.
Okay. And we've got some plasma into him as well.
A worthy attempt, but he's still very dead.
So we're going to shoot the Avenger Strike Fighter at this Wave Serpent because I've got a grudge. All right, we'd be grudging. Let's see what happens. 2 las cannons. We get them. We get them. 4s.
4s to wound because of transhuman.
We get them.
Oh, it's 2 wounds.
So I'm going to use my Strands of Fate dice
Yep,
to
pass
automatically save one of those.
I love that.
And then I'll roll the other one. That's a 5, it's not quite enough.
Oh,
So
D6
D6
damage.
Hey!
Oh,
Big 6.
6 has come out.
Takes him down to 3.
All right. Gatling cannon.
Gatling cannon.
Let's see what we can do. All right. It's not the best.
5s.
We get 2, -2,
Twos.
2 damage each.
-2, 2 damage each. So he starts on a 3 up save, so we're on 5s. Makes 1, fails 1.
Ooh.
2 damage, puts him down to 1.
Oh, I don't love that. I didn't want to, but I think the Basilisk's going to have to
Yeah,
shoot
I
him.
don't blame you.
Yeah. We've got a heavy bolt and a Basilisk cannon. Basilisk time. Gets to discard the lowest dice. Let's see what we get. Heavy D6. Get out of here, 1.
Nice.
Strength 9, -3, D3 damage each. He's getting to reroll 1s for his mate over here. Oh, come on. Looking for 4s. He gets 1, -3.
-3, so that's a 6 up save. 6 up or die.
6 up or die.
Oh, off the table.
Oh.
Can I CP? It's worth it, just
You're
to
allowed
be
to
really,
CP it.
really frustrating.
Even though I wish that you couldn't.
It's not a great chance, but it would be epic. Oh, come on. No.
Oh, 4.
4.
He's dead.
All right.
Does he explode?
Does he explode?
No.
That was otherwise. And unfortunately, as you've said, unless this area is within 3 inches,
It may just be. Yeah, I think you can fit a base or 2 on there.
fit maybe a couple of them on there.
I don't think I'm ever going to put a transport on a building again.
No, I think I've learned, I think we've both learned.
Yes.
And that's what we're going to take from today, basically, isn't it?
Yes, and you can take it too.
Exactly.
Don't do it. It looks
Learn from
cool.
our mistakes.
Just doesn't end well. All right, so that is all she wrote for that turn for my shooting. I obviously don't have combat, so in terms of points, I'm engaging for 2. For the Emperor, I killed 3 different units. That'll give me 3 points.
All right, so at the start of my turn, I will get 1 command point back, which puts me back up to 10. And I get to roll my Strands of Fate dice. So I roll my 6 dice. So I'm going to use my Farseer to re-roll that 1 dice to see what else I can get. And I get a wound roll instead. So I have to keep 4 of them. I'm going to keep the charge, 2 hit rolls, and a wound roll. So for primary points, we're holding 3 objectives, which means we're also holding more at this point. So 12 points for the primary. Movement phase. Let's move off the buildings as quickly as we possibly can at this point, shall we? I'm going to use a command point and give them a 6-inch advance.
That sounds perfect.
We're going to disembark with the striking scorpions from the other falcon. Embarked seems a little precarious at this point in the game, quite frankly. So we're going to move into the psychic phase at this point.
Yep.
So psychic wise, we're going to start with Doom coming from the Farseer, which is going to go into your flyer because
And
we
Doom
don't
is
like
which
him.
one?
Doom is the one that allows you to re-roll all wounds against that from any available model.
No worries.
So this goes off on a warp charge of either 6 or 7. Certainly not on a 5, so we're going to spend a CP and we're going to re-roll that.
Okay.
It is a warp charge of 7, so that puts me down to 8 CP, and we're going to re-roll that. See if we can get that one off, because it's really useful. There we go.
Bugger.
We'll also then do just a cheeky smite on him, just to get that in the way. And that goes off on a 7. So D3 mortals. 3 mortal wounds. Okay, and then we go on to the warlocks. So they have Quicken, Restrain, or Protect and Jinx. We're going to use Jinx on this occasion, which means -1 to their saving profile automatically onto the same plane.
Dave.
And that goes off on a 10. So he is doomed and jinxed at the same time.
Oh, he's not having a good day.
I hate to say it, but Dave could be in for a little bit of a world of pain this turn. If
You don't
things
hate
go
to say
plan.
it at all. What do you
I don't hate it in the slightest, actually. But apparently it's rude to say I'm delighted to tell you this. So we're going to start with the Guardians, because they've got absolutely nothing else they can shoot at. They have just basic shuriken catapults, hitting on 3s.
All right.
So wounding on 5s. Not too much L profile.
Well, he's a 3+. So I get
So he's a 3+, so he moves to a 4+, so these ones are on a 5+.
Let's do those one
and
first.
the others,
We save 1.
save 1 takes 2.
Yep.
And the other 3 he won't get a save for because
Yes, because you've destroyed my save.
ruined his save profile.
Down to a 7.
All right, so the next will fire the Rangers, so they'll be hitting on 2s.
Of course. Oh, no, 3s actually.
3s, of course, my apologies.
Right.
So they all hit. And then that's still strength 4, so wounding on 5s, but re-rolling everything because of Doom. Which means re-rolling everything, literally, because of Doom. So that is 2 mortal wounds. Because they're sniper rifles.
Bugger.
And that's, I believe, in addition.
Oh no, yes it is, I think, for snipers.
Minus.
5s?
Yep.
No. Oh, Dave.
I don't think actually that the Wraith Blades have any other, the Wraith Guard have any other targets, so we might as well shoot them into the flyer next.
Yep.
So they'll be hitting on 4s.
With the minus?
With the -1. That's 3 hits. Strength 10, so wounding on 3s. Re-rolling that 2 because of Doom. So that's 3 wounds.
That I can't save.
You basically can't save, and they're D3 plus 3
He's
damage.
dead.
He's very, very
Come
dead
on,
at
Dave.
this point.
Give me a 6.
So moving on, we'll go to the next tank. The Shuriken Cannon into the little squad of people. The Pulse Laser and the Bright Lance will go into the Lehman Russ because I'm really annoyed with him.
You will have a -1. You can't see me. John
I can't
Cena.
see you. All right, let's start with the Shuriken Cannon because I'm scared of your Night Shroud, damn you. So this is hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Strength 6, wounding on 2s. 1 no save and 1 at -1.
Okay.
Onto your troops.
So 1, 5.
Makes it. So just 1 dead then?
Yep, and then what was the other one?
The other one was no save because it was -3.
Oh, yep, so he's just dead.
And then the shots into the Lehman Russ. So we'll start with the Bright Lance. So this is now hitting on 4s because of your...
Nitro.
Actually, we might as well just hit that. So we'll use that.
T8.
Wounded.
Oh, no.
Yes.
-4.
Yep,
Love
so a 6. Is it? Yeah,
Yep.
it is a 6. I couldn't do maths for a moment there. Oh, come on.
D3 plus 3. So that's 4 wounds.
Ooh.
2 shots from the Pulse Laser.
Yep.
One
Oh,
of them's gonna
no.
hit. The other one hits as well.
Eldar.
Yeah, sorry. That's 1 wound.
Ulthway.
1 fails to wound. Ulthway reroll.
Yes.
Still,
Oh.
but important to remember.
6. Oh, is it a 5? Is it AP4?
AP3.
Oh, he's got it.
He gets it. All right, we're
Commander,
gonna have
I've
to
taken
use.
that.
We're gonna have to use a whole other tank. Ruins everything. Right, next tank.
Oh, no.
Same thing. So Shuriken Cannons first, hitting on 3s.
Oh.
Only 1 hit. 2s.
Okay.
It's a wound. -1.
All right, not dead dude. Let's go for this bloke.
And then heavy weapons. So we'll start with the Bright Lance, hitting on a 4.
Oh.
It's a hit.
Oh, no.
Wounding on 3. That's a
Oh,
wound.
no.
That's -4, so it's a 6-up save. Otherwise, he's gone.
Oh,
He's
he's
gone.
gone. Does he blow up? Please don't.
So the next, we're going to do the Wind Riders. They're going to fire their Shuriken Cannons into this little troop of infantry over here, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
Oh, no.
A couple of failed wounds.
You can re-roll one of those.
I can reroll one
Yes.
of them. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so that's 1 automatically dead,
Oh, no.
and 4 at -1.
Oh, no. My poor guardsman. 1 saved, 4 are dead.
So the 2 Warwalkers are both going to shoot into the Tower Rocks.
Oh, Lord.
So that's twin Bright Lances from each of them, hitting on
Emperor
3s.
save me.
So, 1 miss. I will use a command point reroll at this point.
Okay.
That puts me down to 7. That's what I deserve at that point,
Yes.
to be honest. I don't,
Take it.
I don't deny that in the slightest. And then
T6.
this
so-
is wounding on 3s at this point. I'm going to use another command point because I have an autarch. I have an Ulthway, I'll use that.
Yes.
Otherwise, I could use my
that's fine.
autarch to do 2 CP rerolls in the same turn.
No save because it's
3 at
AP4.
-4.
3
so
plus up. Yep.
3 D3 plus 3.
Oh, no.
So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds.
That's bigger than what I've got.
Okay, that's
Does
that's
he?
probably not
Does he
good then.
explode? He does not. Let's get his boys out. So you
Oh,
haven't
he's got
shot-
boys.
He's got boys.
He's got boys.
He's got boys. The guys inside. Let's see who survives. 2 pluses, please. 3. All right. It's a rough day.
So you said 2 guys here could draw line of sight?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they've just got 2 shots each. We just did that with the others. So we'll just do those quickly.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s.
I will take cover with these guys for 1 CP.
No
So I
problem.
got a bit of cover save.
So wounding on 3s. Just 1, but with an all-the-way reroll. 2 wounds at -1.
Okay. Silence over 4+, so it goes down and then up again, so back to 4s. Was it 2 saves?
2 saves.
Yep. 1 dead.
And then in my last element of shooting, we've got the autarch. He's going to fire into the same unit. So he's got 2 shots. Just see if we can force a morale issue at this point, to be honest. He hits on 2s. 2 hits. 3s, my apologies. And he gets the all-the-way reroll, which doesn't translate, so just 1
AP?
at -2.
5+. Oh, come on.
One more cut down.
I have to see if I get my command point back
Yes.
a moment ago. Come on. No, all right.
Okay, time to move on to the charge phase.
Yep.
So we're
you
going
got?
to charge the scorpions into the troops unit.
I will overwatch
You
that.
will overwatch.
I must.
You must.
On demands.
I don't disagree at this
So,
point.
hot shots. Looking for 6s. We get 1. What's your toughness?
3.
He gets it. That's at a -3.
So that's on his 5 up. Nope, so 1's dead.
Woo! Take that. And then some plasma guns. 4 guns, rapid fire. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'll have those 3. All right, takes 2. What'd you get?
1 saved, 1 dead.
Okay.
And then the autarch is going to come in.
All right.
And he's going to use the charge fate dice.
Ah, for an
for an
six.
automatic 6.
Very nice, that's
and then roll
very
his
easy
other
charge.
one, 7. Oh, that is.
On that guy in the corner.
No, I'm going to have
Still,
to
yeah,
CP
still, yeah.
re-roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
CP.
Up, easy in.
That'll do.
I'm going to start with the striking scorpions.
I'll see if I get my CP back.
The hit rolls. So there's 3 misses. There's 2 additional hits. They are not eligible for manned blasters, so I have to do those separately.
Okay.
So we're on 3s to wound. So,
Nope. Okay.
no. And then the 2 exploded. So that's 7.
All right, we're looking for 5s. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. I've got 7 guys, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay.
Next unit, we'll do the autarch. So he's hitting on 2s.
Oh,
Ooh,
hey, that's a miss.
gets his ult way.
They're just dead.
They're just dead, so 3 of them are dead.
Oh no.
They're dead, Dave.
Everybody's
Everyone's
dead.
dead, Dave. Well, that leaves me with little choice other than to go on to the Falcon. He gets 3 whole attacks with a weapon skill of 6.
Oh, that's cute.
Fear me! Fear me!
I am.
Oh my god!
Oh no! He gets 2.
He's hungry.
He's strength 7. No, strength 6.
Oh,
so he's
no.
on 2s.
Oh,
there
he
you
misses.
go.
Re-roll.
Yep, all 3.
Ult way reroll.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
2, no negative.
4, 5s. Oh no.
Pass it to you at this point.
Come on, Sarge. Oh, take this. I need a 6. Oh, he gets it!
Hey! No AP, I assume?
Nope. None of that.
I'm afraid he makes us safe.
Oh, dastardly. The pink one will be the single infantry.
Done.
All right, so the infantry guy hits, and so does the sergeant once. Fear me, strength 3. Okay, the sergeant slaps at -1.
At -1,
-1?
he fails to wound, I'm afraid.
That's unfortunate. And back there with the autarch, 2 attacks. Looking for 4s, we get none. Classic. All right, that's end of combat.
That's the end of my turn.
no, I owe you some morale.
Some morale phases,
So over there, I need a 1 on that objective. Hey! We got it! Take that, Dortark. And over here, we need a 1. Oh, no, that was asking too much. 1 or a 2 and the other guy's dead. He's fine. Sergeant
Fine
sticks
feels
around.
like it's stretching it a little bit, to be honest.
Well, he's still alive, and these days that is something.
At the end of my turn, grind them down will still work out at the end of the battle round. Bring it down, I think I've taken 2 vehicles out with greater than 10 wounds that turn.
Yes.
The Tower Ox and the other flyer.
Yep.
None of them had more than 15 wounds, so that's 4 points for bring it down. And once again, 2 points for engage on all fronts for being in 3 table quarters, but still not yet in the 4th.
Guard turn 2. Let's see what we can do. Yes, I'll have a command point, thank you. And on the primary, I'll be getting hold 1, hold 2 for 8 points. Really regret not charging that Falcon there. I thought about it into your turn and we'd already rolled, so it was just a bit too late for that. Let's see what we can do. We've got a few deep striking squads to come in. Maybe they can turn the tides. I think at this point I'm probably not going to get too much on Rod, simply because my need for vengeance is thick. I need to kill a few units and make myself feel a bit better. I could do Rod, but then I'd just die straight away. So I think I'll try and trade a few pieces and just sacrifice Rod. I can probably do Rod down here this turn because there's not much for them to shoot at anyway. So let's see what we can do. We're going for a big play. See if we can take that objective eventually. So we're going to do Psychic Maelstrom with our single Psychic power for the turn. Psychic Maelstrom requires a 7, and then I have to roll a 2+, and if that's successful and not denied, I then have to roll a 3+, and if I fail, it stops. If I succeed, it keeps going. Let's see what we can do.
Yep.
Emperor, give me a 7.
Yeah.
He's feeling generous today. Would you like to deny it?
I will try and deny that one. So I need greater than a 7.
Oh,
equal to.
I'll have that at this
Not
point.
enough.
Give me a 2+. He gets it. 3+. 1 mortal wound on the Scorpions.
I'll take that on the Exarch.
I think first we go missile launches into the Falcon.
Into the Falcon.
Let's see if we can do something with it.
Right.
I'm going to pay for my +1 to hit.
I will do lightning fast reactions to
I
offset
should
that.
have probably thought about that. Do I get it back on a 5+? Nope.
Do you have any orders to issue?
Oh yes, true. The 2 infantry squads to 1st rank, 2nd rank, and I'm going to order the hotshot volley guns, which are on the right there, to reroll 1s to hit. First up, we get the missile launchers. They get 1. Nope.
No wound.
Oh gosh. Okay. Let's shoot the basilisk at the rangers over there.
Okay.
We'll put the heavy bolter at these bikes down here.
Okay.
So we'll do that first. Heavy bolter. Looking for 4s. Gets 2. Strength 5.
Toughness 4, so
That's 1.
1.
-1.
4 up save. Fails.
2 damage.
1 is dead.
Which one? Back one?
Back 1, why not?
Okay. Basilisk. D6 shots taking away the lowest.
And this is into
Into the rangers up the
into
top
the
there.
Rangers.
Oh, 4s. He gets it.
Wound.
-2.
It gets +2 because it's more than 18 inches away and they've got their crazy ass things. But they only have a 5 up base save.
Okay.
So it's a 5 up save, which they fail, so 1 is splatted.
Right, so we're going to start with the 5-man Scion squad on top of that piece of machinery there. 1st rank fire, 2nd rank fire, we've got 10 shots into the Guardian squad on the objective. Let's see what we can do. Looking for 3s.
-3, I don't believe I get a save in that
Ooh,
point, so
just
3
a
are
few
dead.
dead blokes. I'll now pay for 1 CP for the killing blow, So when I've killed a guy, I add +1 to wound against that squad. Do I get it back? Yeah, get it back. So that was a free strat. We've got 5 more chaps there. Oh, I only dropped 2 there. That's pretty nice.
So +1 to wound now, so
Yes,
wounding on 3s.
2 down, so we've got 6. 6 just dead.
6 dead.
Yes. We're going to shoot 2 hot shots at that guy and 2 at the rangers on top of the building. We'll do the 2 into the guardian first.
All right, that's a dead guardian.
Very dead.
The rangers.
8 shots, looking for 3s.
That means the squad is wiped as well.
We've done stuff to
We have
continue
residual
down
combat.
here. So wrapping up the turn, I am very pleased to have killed 2 units because that'll give me 2 points. So there's no engage points. I've only rolled once, so that hasn't scored yet, and I just get 2 for the Emperor.
And then the only other thing is grind them down,
Which you do
which
score.
I get 3 points for that turn, for killing more units. So top of turn 3. So Eldari turn 3, start of the command phase, I'll regain a command point, that puts me back up to 6. And I'll roll my Strands of Fate dice. So we'll take the 2 save rolls because they're really useful. That is an advance and 3 charges. I'm going to re-roll one of those charges. That's because of the Farseer being on the board. That turns into a wound roll, which I'll take. And I'll take one of the charge rolls as well, and then the other 2 get discarded. My primary, so I am sitting on 3 objectives, so I'm on hold 1, hold 2, hold more at this point, so max on that. Move them 5 inches this way. We're going to take some anti-tank weaponry onto some guys who are wearing vests.
Hey, they don't wear Kevlar for nothing.
So we'll cast some psychic powers at this point. We'll cast Doom on the 4-man squad. We'll try and kill the 4-man squad, and then we'll kill your Tempester just to make the point.
No.
So Doom is on a warp charge of 7, so that goes off. And then we'll cast a Smite, which has to be on the closest unit, which is also the Doomed unit, which might turn out to be a little bit redundant at this point.
Yeah,
but we'll
maybe
smite
a little
them
bit.
anyway. That goes off for D3 mortal wounds. That's 3.
Okay.
And then we'll also smite with the Warlocks. So this will be on a warp charge of 6 this time around.
Yep.
That goes off. We're into the shooting phase now. We're going to start off with the Wraith Guard. Because we've taken out the Scions that were in front, there's only 2 of them that are in range, and they're going to shoot the Tempestor.
Oh no.
Hitting on 3s,
Okay.
just 2 shots. 2 hits.
He gets him, he's probably going to kill him.
Strength 10, so
I'm
wounding.
toughness 3.
Toughness 3,
Yeah.
okay, so wounding on 2s.
He misses!
They're both D3 plus 3 damage,
He's very
so
dead.
he's
Yes.
pretty dead. So we'll start with the Farseer Skyrunner. Should be hitting on 2s because he's
Oh, he's apparently not that
worried. Strength 4, toughness 3.
Yep.
3s.
Oh,
Using
only
the
one.
Alt-Way reroll for that one.
Still
Still
only
turns
one.
into, so it's just one of them at -1.
5 plus. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
I'm going to turn the tank on the squad in the front. We'll start with the Shuriken Cannon. That's 3 shots hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. Strength 6.
Oh no. Well, there's still 2 ones.
Alt-Way reroll.
Wow.
Which I probably shouldn't use on the Shuriken Cannon, but never mind.
Oh well.
That's 2. 1 at -3, 1 at -1.
Okay, the one at 3 goes through, the one at -1 You saved.
Saved.
All right.
So one
just,
is killed.
Just furthest in the corner, yeah.
Furthest in the corner. 2 shots from the pulse laser.
Oh, we missed.
On this. We'll CP reroll at this point because we're not going to use it for much else. So wounding on 2s. All
Wow.
reroll. So 1 wound at negative whatever, he's dead. And then the bright lance.
Reroll.
It's a hit. Wounding on a 2.
Ooh.
I've done the all three reroll for that unit already.
That
so
was
is
shockingly bad.
That was really bad. But that's
I couldn't have
okay.
asked for better, thank you. The kind guest.
We're going to shoot your basilisk instead. So we'll start with Warwalkers over here.
Okay.
So 4 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep.
3s again.
Oh,
All the way
mate.
reroll.
Okay.
Nice.
2 wounds
AP.
at negative 4.
Oh, that goes through. I don't have impulse for some reason.
D3 plus 3. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds. We'll take a shot with the Autarch.
Okay.
So he's got 1 shot, literally 1 shot, using his heavy profile on his Reaper launcher. 1 shot to be a hero.
Oh.
That's a wound.
He gets it.
Roll
6
rock.
plus. Oh. Oh gosh, he's very dead. Does he explode?
Yay!
Cruel, cruel world. Infantry. Oh, that's 3. Then we've got the Tempesta. Oh, that's 1. The Psyker, 1. And then the Sentinels for 1. Okay.
We'll move on to the charge phase.
Okay.
So I'm going to use I'm going to charge the Wraith Blades into the Sentinels. I'm going to use my automatic 6
Okay.
and then roll the
I
other
think
dice.
that's nearly it already.
So they're basically in. So the Wraith Blades have 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s, 1 miss, 3s to wound.
Yep.
And use 1 of my Ulthways into nothing.
Okay. 6 ups. No.
So that's
2 damage
6
each.
damage in total.
Blows up a Sentinel.
It
Oh,
really
he
does.
What is my luck today? All right. I'm going to call it there. I think I've taken enough of a pummeling for today. Thank you, Ian.
Thank
Great
you very
game.
much for the game.
Thanks for
really
coming
enjoyed
in.
it.
And thanks for brutalizing me to keep me humble. That was a great game. I hope you all enjoyed it. I probably could have positioned myself a little bit better, though I think with the maneuverability of your tanks, I was going to get targeted anyway.
Most importantly, never put your tanks on top of
No.
never put your transports on top of terrain.
No.
That's a lesson that we're all taking from today. I think
Not doing that again.
I'm not doing it again either, quite frankly. That was far too expensive a mistake. So I think I played it right in terms of when the Guard deployed aggressively, it was the right thing to then bring everything to bear in the first turn and try and neutralize as much of that tank threat as possible. And it really made it difficult, and I didn't really appreciate how much deep strike you still had at that point, but it really made it difficult for you to get out of your deployment zone from that point because everything was pushing in from all sides. I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that was well maneuvered. Yeah.
The list overall, I mean, it was designed to be a little bit of a pick and mix of everything. Definitely the tanks are still probably the star. They're just really durable and hard to kill.
Yep.
And every single tank, whether it's a transport or whether it is a fire tank, they all just have really solid firepower. So loading them up with the Bright Lance and the Pulse Laser and a Shuriken Cannon, you've just got really reliable firepower in every single turn with that. So
It was devastating.
yeah,
Like, truly. Like the amount of Bright Lances, I didn't expect it. I probably should have brought more las cannons. I was kind of expecting more like some swooping hawks and lots of skirmishing. You did have a lot of skirmishy units, but I didn't think I'd need as many heavy weapons as I did actually need.
Yeah.
I like left a few las cannons and melters at home, and might have to do that differently next time I play Eldar.
yeah.
As always, thanks to our Patreons. You guys are the best. Anyone who wants to sign up, the link's below. We'd really appreciate it. Just lets us do more and get better at what we're doing and inspires us to continue. Thanks to Game Mat and Gap Games again, legends. If anyone else is interested in sponsoring us, hit us up below, let us know. always open to doing some more things with other people and some other creative pursuits. If there's anyone out there in the hobby who's got some ideas that would work with us. Otherwise, like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you. Thank you. And we'll see you again later.